morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Delirium here again, and we have another stream between TNF versus GZ, Gamers Zone versus Thomas and Friends. We just had the first map selection happen, which is going to be Casa Team Survivor, and the CTF map's just being selected now between Abbey and Turnpike, and it's looking like it's going to be Turnpike. It's going to get connected to the server. And see who's we've got in the lineup for each team. Right, yeah, looking at the server, it looks like TNF have 6 players, GZ still with 4, though Pupilo has just connected, making that 5 for GZ. It looks like we're going to get a 5v5, which is cool. That song is called One Day We Rule by Lee Ali AVV. You'd hear that in Derelict if you played that before. Fucking love that tune. Team's still warming up on Casa. This would be the first Team Survivor match I've streamed on Casa for the Flawless League. Normally quite a slow Team Survivor map. I know it's GZ's personal favourite. Everyone so far has done a good job to eliminate that, knowing that it's GZ's favourite. Though I know TNF don't really mind Casa. Minus Sally. I know Sally hates Casa just like me. I don't hate Casa. Casa's a good map. It's just slow. It's so slow. It's like it's how the game used to be played, right? Like the meta has changed, but you can't play Casa fast. In Casa, like Team Survivor on Casa is just divided by this line, the line that runs through from Alley Timbers all the way through to Narrow. There's essentially like that face-off wall. Everyone knows, and like there's there's like that little distance you have to cross, like this gray area of territory that is unclaimed. Unlike in, like, say Tohunga, you can kind of push forward and claim that territory. You can't really do that without the risk of being trapped in that space in Casa.
Red team win.
Which really helps it to play slowly. Bit of a fun fact for you. In the early versions of Casa, you used to be able to throw nades over the roof from patio over fountain. I don't know why they removed that. I think that really helps slow down Casa. It used to be good to get some real early picks. Team's still mucking around in the server. Nothing really to show on stream, so I'm just gonna keep you on this for now. Alright, so I'm gonna switch over to the stream now. I'll mute this music. So, looking at the lineup, we have Riva and Toro, two Brazilian players in TNF. At least I think Riva's Brazilian. XLR is subbing for TNF. Slacken and Princess, Almighty Duo, along with Salo. Then on GZ's side, we got Davo, Goddard, Salmon, Pupilo, and Terminator. I don't know that player, though he's 999. Looking at the ping difference, it's looking pretty even, really. Razor and Toro and Reva sitting around 150.
Red team wins.
And yeah, it's not looking too bad. TNF readied up, just waiting on GZ.
Red team wins.
Fun fact, this also used to be the old spawn room, which, for Capture the Flag, Team Deathmatch, if you didn't know. The other one's on the other side. Some little references to early players. Everyone knows these ones. Little reference to Coinbird there.
Red
That old
team wins.
motherfucker. But yes, inside here, we'll go. So inside here was part A of the other team spawn, and inside here was the opposite side. You can see the old, where are they? Mr. Sentry posts just here. I'm actually quite glad they removed that, because those spawn rooms were, wow, fuck, they were worse than towing the spawns, man. It's so hard to get out of those spawns, and yeah, it just really slowed down the game.
Red team wins.
And then over here, it's a reference to Sweet Nuts, the creator of the map, and the clan that he was part of. That guy's doing big things, by the way. He's working on AAA games as a level designer, environment artist. I sent him an email a while back to see what he's up to. He never knew me. I started playing Urban Terror. Well, I started playing Urban Terror when he was around, but by the time I started making maps, he was long gone. So he didn't actually know who I was.
Red team wins.
Yeah, some bit of random facts for you about Casa. Beautiful map. The level designer made all of the textures himself as well, which is why it's such a real nice color palette. I'm hoping this match will start fucking soon. I got work to do. Let me know if in the chat you want to hear more random facts. Okay, rambling. I got bucket
Blue
loads.
team wins.
Bucket loads. One player on GC having trouble with Moss Terminator. I haven't heard of that fella before, so. Oh, but it looks like he's ready. We are live now. What do we got? So we got one medic, one SR8 with GZ, and two medics, and Toru with the SR8 for TNF. No one going market side. Toru will collect the vest. Sam will get the first pick. He'll get taken down by Toru. We've got two SR8s on TNF side. He'll get Dabo on the helmet. Goddard and Terminator are... Oh, Blue's called a timeout. Terminator is AFK. That's giving away Princess's position. She'll go down. Reva on the chase, both 100 HP. Goddard out of ammo. Oh, won't make the pick. Unfortunate. That's the first round going to TNF. Partially due to Terminator being AFK, I assume it was a 4v5 and they were doing pretty well up until the end there. In another random fact while we paused, in early days of 4.0 CASA, there's a sound trigger up, not a sound trigger, sorry, there's a sound noise up here, that eagle, and people used to think that if you entered this area, it would trigger that sound and everyone would hear it. Well, actually, only you hear that sound. So only I'm hearing that eagle sound. Everybody else will hear that eagle sound at a different time. I think it's like every 30 seconds or so, but it will play as soon as you load that sound. Like as soon as you load that entity, it will play. Which is why, like, if you go in and out, uh, it will ping off every time. Right, you're hearing it now on the stream. But yeah, it's not a trigger. It's just the fact that your client's loading that entity over and over again. So I've had people call that out falsely. That there's a sound trigger there, but it's not. It's actually just the way the map has set up the entity. Incorrectly, if you ask me, but I actually used that notion of triggering environment sounds in Tohunga, which I mentioned on a previous stream, and I've also done that at other maps as well. There's that bird noise over and over. Still waiting on Terminator. Maybe Howler might need to sort out a another translation of his Moss setup, possibly. Or, you know, perhaps maybe these players could test Moss before their games. Who knows? TNF obviously not upset about the extended timeout period. It's fine by me. I always felt like this is out of place in CASA. I know it's for bomb, right? The bomb site's just here, and but yeah, those models just don't fit in. Same with this. That really bugs me because that's an American trash can in Casa. It's just not America. Right, Terminator joining back into the server again. So hopefully we will see this become unpaused. Yeah, Moscow, a bit of map making knowledge and a bit of just being around for too long and hearing so many facts. And obviously playing it myself, like one of the those spawn rooms I was telling you about, they got removed fairly early. It's one of the first versions, the first couple of versions of Casa. Second round, we're seeing 2 GZ go market. No one went market last round. Salmon's going to go down to early nade and fountain. Goddard will also go down in fountain. That's the third down in fountain. They know the other two. Well, they were in market. Sailor will clean them up. Oh, Slack and not able to finish that off with their last nade. They'll regroup in mid is so low. Four v 5. Bringing in the medic now to get that full HP. Davo Moke in the rotation. People will go down at Timbers. They're making a push through there.
Red team wins.
That was a nice pincer by, you call that a pincer? That was pushing from both ends of the map. That was pretty nice. Watch Sele now. I know he really hates this map. Oh, Sele will go down. They should pause this while Thomas is connecting, but he'll sub straight away for TNF. Slacken will go down again. Oh no, Salmon will go down to Slacken's nade. Sorry. Toro with the push from Nero will clean up Terminator, leaving people on a 1v3. Oh, they're just getting the meds. And see, TNF, they don't really mind playing too slowly. This Cass is one of those maps that once you get a lead, it's hard to make up that deficit because it's really is a slow map. Like you have to really try hard to speed the rounds up. Sailor will go down first. GZ really grouped up here at patio main. 3v4. They're grouped up at market. Probably trying to make a pick before making any serious moves. It's quite a good spot to defend from. Wow! Fucking salmon just warping over the place. Toro's going in for a push. He will get down Terminator, making it a 2v3 now. Oh, got out on the flank, will get taken down. 1v3 is a good hold from TNF on GZ's home map. They won't be too happy about this.
Red team wins.
Reaver with the control shots. It's pretty good. Now obviously knows the recall reset time. If you've ever made a macro for the LR300, 0.18 seconds is the amount of time it takes to for the recall to reset. Oh, Terminator, last one up, 1v3. Full HP. Oh, unfortunately collecting the hits from that rail. I see a message in the chat, Muzzer. If we get another timeout, I'll run through those images again. Maybe if the game starts getting a bit boring. Razor got out of narrow. TNF making a push now. Oh, salmon. Slacking last one up, 2v1. Spots him in main. Oh, here's the both of them and gets the hits. 2v1 clutch. He'll top the scoreboard for TNF. He seems to be playing, well, not the most aggressive, but it's often he's the first picked, or will make the first pick. GZ really trying to put that pressure on. With those nades, just not managing to connect.
Red team wins.
Not sure what second we're shooting at, but pre-fire is good. Cellair marking on his own, Salmon stepping on his own grenade. Already bringing GZ to a one-man deficit. Razor and Davo will trade. Cellair pushing in through timbers. They've got them trapped here now. It's a real nasty spot. Goddard last one up, 10 HP. And I know Princess has the med kit.
Red team wins.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I really hope wall bangs do not become a thing. That would absolutely ruin Urban Terror. Now, if we're talking about like grenade utility, like CSGO, I reckon grenades could use an overhaul.
Red team wins.
I mean, grenades are pretty good, but if smokes exploded as soon as they landed, and didn't last for like fucking 20 seconds. Oh, Razor just missing the shot. Two v 5 for
Red
GZ.
team wins.
Oh no, scoreboard was bugged. It was a 5v1. 10-point deficit now for GZ. Not looking too good. This is their home map, and they're normally quite a good team. Well, not a good team, but an even matchup for TNF. Don't have the same lineup as when I used to play with them. Sally last one up.
Blue team
It's
wins.
gonna be around for GZ. Let's follow Pupilo, see if we can get some SR8 action.
Red team wins.
Oh, that was Reaver and Toru just getting pick after pick.
Blue team wins.
Oh, another round going to GZ. This is looking pretty good, though. Like I said earlier, with Casa being such a slow played map, it's gonna be hard for them to make up this deficit. Even if they do start winning rounds, it's already a 9-point lead for TNF. 2v2 now. Pupilo last one up, 2v1.
Red team wins.
Yeah, I agree, Moses. Smokes are useless. In fact, they're broken. Like, I don't think smoke should render your vision 100% useless. I think it should be like maybe like 95%. And then, yeah, explode as soon as they hit the ground. And then last for all of like 5 seconds.
Team wins.
5 seconds is a long time. I'd even say 3 seconds. Like, you can move pretty far in 3 seconds. Oh, Slacken's almost gonna kill himself with that detonate. Oh, Terminator should be dropping their medkit. Too late. David gets slacking. He'll get Sally too. Point deficit now at 10. And if you guys have just joined us, this is the first map Cast a Team Survivor. Second map's going to be Turnpike, capture the flag. Oh, Davo with the hits. Like seeing that he split off from Pupilo, so can't get that mid. I think Pupilo will go down at Fountain.
Red team wins.
That'll be silly to clean up Davo. Yeah, I agree, Intrinsic. Like, with Urban Terror being a quick game, smokes are just too slow for Urban Terror. Like, smokes, the way smokes currently work, I don't think they've been changed since like 2.3, 2.5. And like back then the game was incredibly slow. So that last one up versus Goddard's 20 HP. Yeah, so the smokes haven't really been adjusted when the physics of the game have been. You know, we've got wall jumps, power sliding. I mean, wall jumps were still added, but the amount of speed you can get is insane compared to earlier versions of the game. So all smokes need is a tweak, you know. They need to like expand, like, well, activate faster, and they need to finish faster, and they don't need to go for as long. I think 3 seconds is plenty. Like 3 seconds is enough to get a couple of people pushing down. Like I'm thinking about using, like, imagine like using them on Tahanga, for example. You smoke off mid, and then you can just get a whole team pushing through. Oh, nice clean up, Sally. Get a whole team pushing through mid. But you gotta be quick because the smokes only last 3 seconds. Capture the flag would be, wow. Is someone DDoS in the server? What's going on?
Red team wins.
That was an unfortunate start to the round. I think it threw everyone off there. Yeah, I agree, Intrinsic. Just continuing that smoke discussion. Like, smoke should activate when they hit the ground. And then I think it should just be like one puff of smoke that just gradually fades off. But what do I know? I'm a level designer. Sally, last one up, 100 HP. He hears the mid. Doesn't know all 3 of them are there. He knows 2 of them are there.
Blue team wins.
As for the HK exploding on impact, I think we can disregard that suggestion, Muzza. I do not want to see the HK getting any worse. I don't think it should explode on impact, but possibly,
Blue team wins.
yeah, possibly, just making those grenades explode less, with less time, I mean. So that's an interesting point about flashbangs, Intrinsic. Now, we know that in 4.2, flashbacks made a return. And while I was in QA, there was a discussion about how they should work, and I remember suggesting that instead of like a full white screen, which is what they did, and it was a long duration, like it was something like 10 seconds if you were looking right at it. You were absolutely fucked. But my suggestion was that it would be very quick, right? It would be like a stun grenade, not a flash grenade. So essentially, like you would be stuck with a screenshot of the thing that you were looking at, and then that would slowly fade away into whatever the game is playing. So it's almost like just stuns you with whatever you had looking at on the screen for a couple of seconds. No, not even a couple of seconds. It would be like a second or two. That way they're like less annoying and less obstructive.
Blue team wins.
It looks like it's going to be round time, map time now. We got time for one more. And looks like I'm not going to be able to show you those images. Sorry, Muzza. You have to check in another time
Red team wins.
when I'm streaming a Cassie match, or just run back when the stream is over and have a look at the beginning. So it's the first map, Cassia. Next up, we've got Turnpike CTF as picked by TNF. Excuse me. Fun fact about this map, it is a fucking old map. It's a really old map. In early versions, these streets weren't here. This was added like 4.0 era, I think, or maybe 3.7. These details in through here, up around there. This bridge used to be there, but I think that was like a big gate. Power lines and stuff weren't there. Forklift hasn't changed. I remember that still looking ugly. And you can tell based on the people. 2009, that was just before 4.0, so. But I do know the original mapper didn't update this for 4.0. The original mapper was long gone by then. That's Woo, W-U. So this was actually updated by, I think, Blade Killer and Battle Cal. And Battle Cal's the dude who made Uptown, for those who are not aware. Toilets, I don't think used to be there, or it used to be a different shape. Everything inside roughly is still about the same. And then I think Metro used to have a lower roof, and you used to be able to get up to all kinds of crazy spots. You used to be able to get up here, by wall jumping, like all this ledge all the way around. And you could get up here as well by wall jumping, and again on this side. Wall jumping back then was so hard. It's so much different than what it is now. There's no Easter eggs on this map, other than little mentions like this. No little secret things to show you. Just random map knowledge. And I will note that it is one of the only maps in the top 5 or top 10 maps that doesn't have any major elevation shift, which is very interesting because yeah, elevation change is what makes maps what make maps interesting, in my opinion. And with Urban Terror, like being able to get speed, using elevation is really beneficial. A lot of wall jumps and circle jumps through Turnpike, and it's very well balanced for Team Survivor, and plays a bit like Casa for TS, if I must say so. It's a bit slow, and it always runs in a circle. I see we've got a couple of new people joining us, so if you've just joined, TNF won the first map, which was TS on Casa. This is the first half. Turnpike CTF. Keen to see how GZ go. Got Princess subbing out for TNF. Thomas is in. Okay, I don't know what that was. Shooting before he got around the corner. We just disregard that. Fonzie, nice of you to join us, mate. It was... Turnpike has been one of those maps that has been in the game for a very, very, very long time. But it hasn't always been in the game. Oh, that's a full team down for TNF. GZ will not make it out with the flag. Slacker's got the return. I think the map was added at like 1.27, which was Urban Terror's first attempt at using like a different engine. I don't know what they did, but the game looks so different. It was actually like fucking terrible. 1.27. And so they switched back, and I remember Turnpike at 1.27. But for the early versions, there was only like a couple of maps, and in fact, maps resembled like arena style design, like Quake 3 almost. Like if you've ever seen UT Streets or Laneway. Laneway is a really old one. Oh, salmon, unfortunate. Didn't realize the full team was down. Double dome from Reaver. Doing good to hold off Metro. Got that pinned in the corner. Should be helping out his team. Oh, slacking just behind him. That's almost a team down for GZ. They'll make it out with the flag. Slacking caught in this one. I have a soft spot for laneway as well. Like laneway is actually the map where I first learned how to do wall jumps, and I would have been like fucking 6 or 7 years old. I have no idea. In fact, no, it wasn't even wall jumping, it was strafe jumping, using the angles of the roofs to get more speed. Wall jumping was added later on. Like, Turnpike, Fonzie, just to clarify, I think Turnpike was added like around 2002. Because there were a few, or maybe 2001. The first couple of years of Urban Terror saw a lot of versions. Gotta make a break with the flag. Each team taking the flag back to their base. Davo with the jumps. What the fuck? Wow, that was clean. That was so clean. Corner clipping and everything. Double dome from Reaver. We'll get the return. Sorry, so Fonzie, I think it was like 2001, 2002. That Turnpike was added. And which was before the introduction of wall jumps, so it's actually dating back quite some time. Oh, nice nade from Sally there. We'll get out of the way from Tommy. It's good awareness. Oh, team down. Are they going to be able to get the... They will get the return. Tommy's on the flag. Tommy's just getting those hits, will bleed out. Reaver's second last one alive. Goddard pinned on defense. Really should be helping his teammate with those pushes. It's kind of the way we used to see CTF be played. You know, you'd have your one or two solid on defense all the time, not really pushing forward. As we saw with TX last game, the defenders will push forward a bit when the offense are going for caps. Still sticking around the flag obviously, but being a bit more active than pinning themselves in the corner. Oh, double down by Reaver, loving those hits. Tommy with the flank. See, that is my issue with the spawns for the blue team. Red team, you spawn and you face the direction you want to go. With blue team, as you just saw, you can spawn with your back facing Metro. It's a bit of a shame, but as TNF ready up, just waiting on GZ now. Oh, Reaver looking away just at the wrong moment. David's on the flag. He'll get taken down. Oh, double dome from Sally. Spots the 5th by Metro. Will go mid. Has a support from Tommy. Fuck, will he make it out? He will. What a cap. That was really good game sense by Sally. That was superb game sense by TNF. Tommy with that support. Oh, Sally swapping to the nade. Full team down for GZ. Tommy to make a trade. But early with that nade from Reaver. Helmet to finish. A lot of action going on at Metro. Trades happening all around. Got our pinned in the middle. Unfortunately, slowing his teammate down, but they will make the cap. That's almost a team down for GZ. TNF will make it. Out with the flag. Both teams have the flag. Such a hard place to return the flag from. Wow. Tupelo, why? There's Slacken making a run for the flag. He'll make the cap. Total of 11 cap deficit now. Make that 12. Safe to say this is going to be a game for TNF. Just watching their synergy just get better and better. Like game sense as a team certainly improved. David to make the return. Pupilo won't make it out with the flag. David's throwing nades, but no one from TNF has gone down actually. Doesn't realize TNF actually already in their spawn. Full team down for GZ. They're making a push through Metro. Salmon and toilets, that's a new place to hide. Haven't seen that one before. 30 seconds left on Hot Potato. No one's looking at toilets. That's actually quite funny. Hot Potato. Salmon didn't drop the flag. He'll go down. Three minutes left on the clock now. I don't know what Tommy and Piccolo are doing. Having fun, obviously. Tommy to make a return. Next allow with the cap. Solid defense. Sele making a run through there. What? Who goes this way? GZ full team down. That's an easy cap for Sele. You don't often see a run through Metro from blue side. I think that's the first time I've seen it in a long time. GZ with a push through Metro. Double dome from Sele. We'll take down Pupolo's hard effort. Oh, there's a nice little spot from Thomas. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. GG to GZ and to TNF. Well played on both sides. I'm going to leave the stream running so that you guys can catch up with the delay. Thanks for watching. been a pleasure. Having a look at the upcoming calendar, doesn't look like any other matches have been scheduled just yet. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches yet to be played in the qualifiers, which were supposed to have been played by yesterday. So I'm not sure what's happening with those last two, the last 8, sorry, matchups. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the ruling is there. So I don't know if any of those matches are going to be played before qualifiers are over, but this might be my last qualifying stream. The games from here on out should get better and better, and I mean like in terms of more even matchup, so should be good. Cheers for watching. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you next time.